You feel fucking stupid yet?
This NHL goalie duo is in big trouble next season. The Edmonton Oilers are a favorite team to win the Stanley Cup this year. With two of the world's top 5 players, Edmonton has enough star power offensively to compete with any roster in the league. But when you have two of the world's best forwards, you will have holes in other areas of your roster. The big area of criticism for this team is their lack of goaltending talent. 1 year ago, the Oilers signed goalie Jack Campbell to a 5-year, $5 million contract, but unfortunately he fell short of those expectations. Campbell sported an .888 save percentage last season with a 3.41 goals against average. Now this isn't exactly living up to the expectation of his contract. Early on last season, he was seemingly replaced by rookie goalie Stuart Skinner. Skinner played very well for the Oilers at times, but similarly to Campbell, he struggled to hold his game down between the pipes. Skinner would finish the season with a .914 save percentage and a .275 goals against average. Now these numbers are solid on paper, but Skinner played inconsistently through the season. Edmonton will enter next year questioning whether or not Skinner and Campbell can recover from their roller coaster year. In the playoffs, the two goalies struggled to limit their opponent's scoring on the big stage, leading to the Oilers' ultimate demise. But what do you think? Should the Oilers run it back next season with these two goalies, or should they replace one of them ahead of the playoffs next year?
NHL 24 added a new Michigan, and I'm going to show you how to do it. The first thing you want to do is change your controller layout to total control. The next thing you want to do is press triangle if you're on PlayStation and press Y if you're on Xbox, and that's it.
This fan favorite NHL team could be in big trouble. It's been a few games into the season and the fan favorite Buffalo Sabres are struggling a little bit out the gate. Now everybody's starting to panic because this team was meant to make the playoffs this year, and when teams get off to a slow start, it starts to worry the fans who are so desperate to get their teams back into the playoffs. Now the Sabres are built around their strong young core, including Rasmus Dahlin, Tage Thompson, and now a Calder favorite in Devin Levi in net. Now Devin Levi hasn't been fantastic in his first 2 outings, but he shows a lot of promise, and people do need to calm down a little bit because no goalie comes out the gate in their first full season and starts to take over the league. Now the Buffalo Sabres won't remain at the bottom of the division forever, and this is just a small little lapse for them in the early part of the season, so expect them to turn around and guys like Tage Thompson and Rasmus Dahlin to turn it on, and I would fully expect Devin Levi to clean up in net and come back to become a Calder favorite again. But what do you think? Should people start panicking about the Buffalo Sabres, or is it way too early to start freaking out about this team? Is the best young goal scorer in the NHL. Now the NHL is filled with young superstars across the league, including newly entered Connor Bedard and Adam Fantilli, so it's very easy to overlook young guys who haven't been playing as much as you would think. Cole Caulfield is the perfect example of this. Since entering the league, Cole Caulfield has struggled with a bit of injuries and has never played a full NHL season. His best numbers came last year when he played 46 games with 26 goals and 10 assists, totaling 36 points before he went down with a shoulder injury. Now, a lot of people were concerned about Caulfield coming back this year because a shoulder surgery can absolutely alter a player's shot, but Caulfield came out the gate just last night and scored a goal of the year candidate already. Cole Caulfield is definitely one of the best young goal scorers in the league, and his ceiling is incredibly high, and I think we all would love to see him play a full season with Montreal, surrounded by his supporting cast of Nick Suzuki, Kirby Dach, and newly acquired Alex Newhook. If Cole Caulfield can remain healthy, I could see this guy scoring 50 goals this season easily. A perfect comp for him would be Alex DeBrincat, who has a very similar game and is just as small as Cole Caulfield is right now. But what do you guys think? Will Cole Caulfield be the next great goal scorer in the NHL, or do you think too many injuries will hold him back?
championship banner. Who's ready to see this banner?